Hello, my beautiful angels. I'm so happy that my very first YouTube series is coming out to this world. I did a series very similar to this on Instagram called EGBA. The series is still there on Instagram if you guys would like to go check it out. Basically, both these series are a reminder that no one in this world is actually alone. I know many people are dealing with a lot of mental health and whatnot. Like, obviously, mental health is something many people forget to prioritize. Mental health is something that we often keep within ourselves, and we are incredibly reserved when it comes to our mental health. Like, we don't talk about it that much and whatnot. But I wanted this series and my AGBA series that I did to be a beautiful reminder that no one is actually alone in this world, and that there are people out there who genuinely care about you and who genuinely want to be there for you. So, this series is titled Mindful Moments, and welcome to the very first episode of my beautiful series. Being said, let's get into today's conversation. I know for many people, change is very hard to adjust to. I get that, you're so used to a particular situation, and when things change in that particular situation, it's super scary because you don't know how to adapt to that situation. I understand. But I'm here to remind you that it's okay to take things one step at a time. It's okay to take small steps because you don't have to take everything into your head like at one shot to a point where it gives you anxiety and you're so stressed and you don't know what to do. You just have to take things one step at a time. You have to take small footsteps and not big ones, because trust me, that helps you be more focused in that particular situation rather than dumping everything into your head and you don't know what you're doing. Now, let me give you a small example. I recently shifted to Bangalore to pursue my master's degree, and I was very scared to shift because, as someone who's lived in Chennai her whole life, like all 21 years of my life, I lived in Chennai, and now to shift to a different city is super scary. I hope that made sense. It's super scary, and I was overthinking a lot. I was like, okay, how am I going to handle this situation? How am I going to handle this situation? But I told myself, like, okay, Shraddha, take things one step at a time. Take things one day at a time. No one is asking you to dump everything into yourself. Like, no one is asking you to do that. Take things one step at a time. And funnily enough, within 2 to 3 days of shifting to Bangalore, I got used to the city. I got used to a certain routine in this city. And honestly, I met so many amazing friends here. I'm not even joking. I have a good group of friends here. I love my life here. I love my city. I love this beautiful city. I love going to college and whatnot. So it's obvious that I was nervous because I wanted to do a good job here. I wanted to live a happy life, and that is what caused fear and anxiety. So just like I was anxious and nervous to shift to a new city, I know many of you will be anxious or nervous when there's a certain change in your life that's big and scary and you don't know how to adjust to it. So let me tell you this. Just because you're scared to deal with that particular situation does not mean that you have to do it so fast that it scares you and it causes anxiety attacks. Okay? I have learned something from living by myself for the first time. It's okay to make mistakes. Okay? In fact, you will learn better when you make mistakes. That's the beauty of life. No, we forget to realize that. Okay? We forget that, okay, everyone has their own battles to face, their own wars to fight. And we don't realize that not everyone is happy all the time. Like, everyone has their own battles, everyone has their own wars, and that's okay. Change is, of course, very difficult for people because we're so used to being in our comfort zones, and the thought of leaving said comfort zones is very hard. And that's why I'm here to remind you that it's okay to take small steps. It's okay to take things one step at a time. And most importantly, it's okay to let yourself breathe sometimes. You might need that. You might need to take a breath. You might need to take a break. You might need to actually sit down and breathe and realize that it's okay. Maybe all we need to do is take things one step at a time. And we don't realize that. We don't realize that it's okay to take things one step at a time. It's okay to let life go the way it's meant to go. And we don't realize that, okay, maybe everyone is fighting their own battles. let's all help each other, let's all be kind to each other. Nobody needs to be mean, nobody needs to be rude. Let's be kind to each other. And at the end of the day, we'd never realize that life does not always go in the direction we want it to. Life, it does not go in the direction we expect it to. It's at the end of the day, what matters is how you turn the situation you are in to become the best situation to exist. And I give you my word, small steps is perfectly fine. Taking things one step at a time is absolutely fine. In fact, for certain things, that's like the best way you can handle them in. Because trust me, you don't really want anxiety to take over you, right? I know many people will resonate with this, because I know some of us, we are just so used to being in the comfort zone, yeah. We don't want to leave that comfort zone. I know. But like I said, I'm here to remind you that it's okay to take things one step at a time. It's okay to take things one day at a time. No one over here is judging you for it. And if there is someone judging you for it, then that person is not worth you being overwhelmed or having anxiety for. Okay? Because trust me, when I say this, I know firsthand how it feels to be an overthinker. I know firsthand how it feels to deal with anxiety. I have dealt with anxiety, I'm dealing with anxiety. I'm a constant overthinker, I'm so used to being in my comfort zone that the thought of leaving said comfort zone is very scary. I know. Okay, trust me, I know. But like I said, I am here to remind you that I will repeat this a million times if I have to. It's okay to take things one step at a time. It's okay to take things one day at a time. It's okay to take small footsteps and not large ones. With that being said, I really hoped this video resonates with you, and I am so excited for this YouTube series to start. Like, EGBA was a very special series for me, and this series is obviously going to be another special one for me. With that being said, I hope this video gives you some peace and some happiness, and I'll see you soon. Until my next episode, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and until my next episode, I bid you bye-bye.